All right, so the coin we are covering today is Dogecoin, of course. I mean, what else could we possibly talk about on this nutty Cinco de Mayo? Dogecoin is now surged up to 66 cents per coin, currently up just a mere 21% today with a market cap of $85 billion, which makes it worth more than Snapchat, Coinbase, Twitter, almost twice what Twitter is worth. And for all you Palantir fans out there, Doge is now worth more than twice the market cap of Palantir. I am myself as a Palantir. I am a Palantir bag holder, and Palantir at 40 billion is half, less than half of what Dogecoin is today. This, of course, is in the run-up to the Doge father himself making his debut as the host of Saturday Night Live this coming Saturday, which I'm not sure what people are expecting he would say or do inside of a sketch that could pump it up or hype it any more than he already has. I mean, you turn on just about any TV today and all you see is Dogecoin. Sunday morning, it's not like we're going to wake up and all the streets will be paved in Dogecoin, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will be the catalyst that propels this even further. I'm betting we will see a $1 Dogecoin at some point between probably now and next week. But the question is, how long will it stay there? Will it climb from there? Will it level off, drop like a rock? No one knows. And this certainly isn't financial advice. I am not a financial advisor by any means, but I do think, all the talk about it being just a meme coin is a bit overblown. Sure, when Jackson and Billy created it back in 2013, it was definitely created as a joke and still has become very popular based on the humor and hilarious branding around it. But, the idea that it has zero use case and no developer activity is just false. I mean, sure, there's not a lot of developer activity compared to some other projects, but the Dogecoin developer subreddit has over 14,000 members. Sure, a lot of them are just fans. But its updates to its GitHub are increasing every month. Dogecoin core version 1.143 was released back in March, and there have been developers moving over to work on making Doge a viable project in cryptocurrency. If you're a developer, it's certainly a lot more sexy to be working on Dogecoin than the 84th best new DeFi project out there. And you've seen with Mark Cuban and other organizations and platforms start to allow Dogecoin to be used as payments. And it's currently still faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum, still cheaper than both as well. I mean, a transaction costs one Doge, which used to be a heck of a lot cheaper, but it appears, the developers are addressing this in coming updates. Because, a dollar, even at $1 per transaction, that's not bad, but compared to half a cent like it was a few months ago, that does need to be addressed if this does continue to rise. But it certainly has the adoption box checked, and that's really the most important within these projects and cryptocurrencies, getting to that next level up. But I think overall it's good. It's bringing in a lot of new crypto enthusiasts and investors, whether they're going to get their faces ripped off if and when this thing drops, time will tell. But a lot of us got our faces ripped off with Bitcoin back in 2018 too, and a lot of us are still around here. And they laughed at Bitcoin back in the day in 2010, or 10 years ago, when people were just using it to tip each other in video games, and people are using Doge to tip each other on Reddit and other platforms as a joke. So it would be fitting that the coin of old that was the joke is now the de facto coin, and the new one that everyone is discounting and making fun of and laughing at now is could it's hard to say, but could be the de facto cryptocurrency in the future. Certainly would make a lot of sense, because history doesn't repeat itself, but history certainly rhymes, and sounds like I've kind of heard this one before. But anyway, that's our thoughts on Dogecoin and where we think it's going from here. Let me know where you guys think Dogecoin is going from here. When do you think it's going to crash back down to reality? When do you think it could surge from here? But yeah, that's kind of our obviously not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but we do think that this is going to hit $1 soon. It's kind of inevitable. But yeah, that's where we think it's going from here. When it will crash, no one knows. But give us a like and subscribe. Download the podcast, do all those cool internet things, and we will talk to you tomorrow.